It's a casino Christmas. Welcome back to Dave Eats London. I'm Dave, and it's Christmas Day, and today we've decided to go to the casino to have some dinner. Now, we've been busy all Christmas long, but Christmas Day we had some spare time, so we thought we'd bring you along. Let's go check it out. So, Gateway Casino London. Who knew they didn't want you filming in the casino? They shut us down, but we managed to sneak some video, so we're going to try to break this down for you and show you what actually happened in there. You're not going to be able to see us eating it, but I did manage to get some pictures of the buffet. I had to do it on the sly, so I don't know how good they are, but stick around and we'll break this down. All right, so we're in the studio. So they stopped us from videoing. It's never happened before. I guess it's a casino. I don't know. It is what it is. But we did get some footage. We're going to show it to you, and we're going to talk about it. So let's get right to the footage. So this is the buffet line. It's a little busy. It's surprising. It's right at 4 o'clock. It's right when they open. Now, I don't know if you can see this. We're going to go back to this again here just a second. Over to the one side, you see the buffet goes right to the wall, and you see there's a big wall behind it. They've cut the size of this restaurant in half. The new owners have put in a high-limit slot room, not a huge room, right there in the corner, and it's taken half the restaurant. So it's really kind of an awkward setup there.
It really cut the size.
But they had different things on different sides of it, and you couldn't just go around.
No, you couldn't go around, and yeah, you would have to go up twice or go into the other long line to get what was on the other side because you couldn't reach through.
They had turkey on one side, desserts on the other. So if you went down the one side, you had to come all the way around and go over to the turkey to get some turkeys. Yeah, it is what it is. But let's get a closer look at the buffet. So the buffet starts, it's got a lettuce salad, which is like one of these spring mixes that, you know, is so 10 years ago. That really white thing in the center,
potato salad.
Believe it or not, it was really soupy. I didn't even try it. The potatoes looked like a little hard. You know, they're not potatoes, they boiled themselves. To me, it looks like they weren't great. We'll play that again. And then they had a coleslaw with cranberries, dried cranberries. So that was the salads. The dressings for the salad were actually before the dressing, or before the salad.
Yes.
So if you got the salad, you kind of had to come back and put the dressing on your salad. And also with the dressings was the sauce for the shrimp.
The cocktail sauce.
Right. Okay, so let's go to the next part of the video. All right, so there we go. There's the salads again. We're going to go buy them. These are popcorn shrimp. They were really odd because they went from super tiny to a fair bit bigger. Like they were, you know, some of them were triple the size of other ones, which they aren't going to cook at the same rate when you freeze them. They were obviously a frozen product, a cheap product. Pork beside that. We'll play that again. The pork I thought was a little dry.
A little dry, yeah.
Maybe a little well done. Then next to that they had some frozen vegetables. You had corn on one side and a mixed vegetable on the other.
Yeah, beans and carrots.
And yeah, that was that next table. They did have a lot of shrimp in there.
Yes, they did have a lot of shrimp.
All right, so we go to the next video that we took. So we get down here, and this is the roast beef. The roast beef wasn't great. It was a little tough.
And some of the pieces were huge.
They were really big.
They would have taken like half of your dinner plate.
I'll say the gravy wasn't bad on those, on the beef, compared to maybe the turkey gravy, but we'll get to that.
How was the rice pilaf? You tried the rice.
It was plain. It was, you know, it was something that I'm sure they probably made there themselves, but I didn't think it was great.
Now the mashed potatoes were real mashed potatoes because they still had the big chunks.
They were the lumpiest potatoes I've ever eaten. The lumpiest mashed potatoes I've ever eaten. You know, I don't know. And if we play that, if we keep playing that, sorry, we'll try to get over this a little faster. They also had stuffing down here. And on the other side of the stuffing was ravioli.
It was a squash.
Like a butternut squash?
Butternut, yes.
I didn't think it was great. It was obviously a frozen product, I think, but it was almost better without the sauce.
Yes.
yeah, it wasn't awesome. Okay, so next we'll get to the what's the next video? It's going to be turkey, I think. Now I didn't get the gravy. I really had to be quick about this. They were really on me about videoing in there, so I had to do this kind of on the sly. But there's the turkey, kind of thick slices. It was all white meat. I think it was just turkey breast.
Yes.
Just like a boneless turkey breast they were serving. They also had gravy, which we don't show here, but gravy was like water.
Oh, it was thin.
I got to tell you, gravy, it was like an au jus, but it wasn't what I would call a good gravy. It was very, very thin. Okay, if we move along, we'll start with the desserts here. I didn't think the cannolis were bad.
No, the cannolis were pretty good.
The cannolis were good. The cookies over there, they were obviously store-bought. They weren't...
and at one point there was some brownies there, which were store-bought.
Oh, was there brownies? I never saw the brownies. There was also, if we got a video in here, I think we got here in the video, there was a toffee pudding, which they had, which was a hot dessert. Yeah, it's just coming up here in a second. There we go. It should be there any second. But that it wasn't bad, but
No, I thought it was
probably
tasty.
Really, it wasn't bad at all. It was all right. But, so that's the buffet. That's what we thought about it. Let's look at the bill. Okay, the bill wasn't bad. It was $17 a person. They don't charge you for beverages, so it was all included. Yeah, the price was fair, $17 a person. Would I go back? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd go back there, really.
Not if you knew they were having the same menu.
Right. It's not bad for breakfast. I've been there for the breakfast buffet, and it's not bad. And they've also got one we were trying to get into on Fridays up until the end of January, which is prime rib and crab legs for $10. I hear it's a pretty good buffet, but if it's set up like that, it's not going to be great. There's a seating time limit. Once you sit down, you've got an hour. And I hear the waits are 4 hours to get in for that, because it's a good deal, $10. There was a lot of older people at this buffet, wouldn't you say, tonight?
Yes.
Might have been the time we went, or it just might have been, they're not going home with their family, I guess. They just went out to the casino to have dinner. But
yeah.
All in all, I would say, it was cheap. And if you're looking for a cheap buffet and you're at the casino, sure, have it. But I wouldn't make a trip to go there.
No.
So that's it for this week. Sorry we didn't get more video for you. I'm Dave.
I'm Lucinda.
And this has been Dave Eats London. Hit the like button, comment below, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.